Hello, Namaskar, and a very special welcome to everyone in this very special panel discussion, ladies and gentlemen, organized by Temi Tea and MRC Agrotech. Well, the topic for today's program is digital storefront for Sikkimese entrepreneur. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today also marks a historic milestone for Temi Tea because Temi Tea officially has entered the digital format. And congratulations, ma'am, and to the team. Because I strongly feel that Temi Tea is not just a brand or a product, but it is an emotion and identity which connect us, right? And taking this beyond, India or beyond Sikkim, I think it would be another added feather for Temi Tea. Well, today we are going to discuss on the title Digital Front. Many times, even for me, this is a very new topic, a very, very new topic, a novel topic. And when we talk about the statistics and data, let's substantiate this panel discussion with the data. So the business standards said that at 2025, India's e-commerce market was valued about 101 billion US dollars, which comes to approximately 30 lakh crore. So, but there are gaps, there are many challenges which need to be addressed. We're going to talk about the Sikkim perspective. Joining with us, ladies and gentlemen, is Mr. Ravi Kumar, the IFS, but he has been instrumental in handholding the entrepreneurs with the MSME scheme. We welcome you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we have this woman, the only woman in the panel, who in fact has pushed the envelope and set the boundaries as an MD of Temi Tea, Madam Radha Pradhan. Ladies and gentlemen, we must appreciate the banking acumen this gentleman holds. And of course, he has been one of the pillar of State Bank of Sikkim. We would like to welcome the Managing Director, Fulba Wangdi Bhutia. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have Mr. Raj Lama, who in fact has been working day and night seriously to handhold, to navigate the entrepreneurs, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Raj Lama, the president of SEED. And ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Ashok Singh, who in fact has traveled all the way because he felt it necessary that the product of Sikkim should not confine within the boundaries of Sikkim, but it should have, and of course you are also engaged in 100 acres of farming, marketing and branding. Congratulations, and we welcome you, sir. You, Mr. Raj, you have been that anchor, that force who in fact played very important role in connecting MRC Agrotech and Radha Pradhan. We know that you have been relentlessly working. Would you like to highlight why did you felt of now Temi Tea coming into the digital space?
Thank you, Nirmal. See, our CCL mandate is to work for the development of the state of Sikkim economically. So we are an entrepreneur association, and to have the overall development of the state of Sikkim, you need to have investment going for in e-commerce. That's very important for us because since we already have a lot of products here, but then due to the constraints of geography and many factors, we are not able to market our products. That's what we felt in the last many years. So, there are two products in Sikkim which are very popular. One is like you have got Temi Tea, and one is you have got Sikkim Supreme. And these are products every Sikkimese have grew up as in. So, so whenever I travel to any part of the country, you hardly see these products being sold there. And Sikkim being such an organic state, and then your product have such kind of variety, why don't the mainland India also consume these products? That was the basic idea. So what happens when you are able to market these products and able to help these PSUs today, then certainly local entrepreneurs ecosystem will also be stronger. Then you have a platform where you are able to successfully market your products like Temi Tea, which is going to national level, or maybe Sikkim Supreme tomorrow going national level. So tomorrow, any products, let's say, for example, somebody is making dal like Khorsani at the village level and at the self-help group level, they will be able to use this platform. Say the problem with the small entrepreneurs are not they are not able to go invest a lot of money in the technology. So when the PSUs and the company like MRC Tech, which is a BRC listed company, when they are building this kind of platform, tomorrow this is not only for TBT, this is going to have the Sikkim entrepreneurs also. Because tomorrow what will happen, once TBT start doing this product marketing, any entrepreneurs can tomorrow come to them. And once they get standardized and the quality assurance, their product will also be marketed by them.
Right. So we can see more PSUs coming on board of this digital storefront format, right?
More local entrepreneurs' products will be global. They'll get national level marketing from this platform.
Right. This brings me to the Principal Director of Commerce and Industries. So when we speak about the entrepreneurial development in Sikkim, we often talk about the natural resources, skilled artisans or organic farmers, or tourism-linked enterprise and the vibrant MSME sector. From hand-woven textile and traditional food products to homestays, startups, and creative industries, there's been no dearth and shortage of the talents when it comes in entrepreneurship. However, one challenge has remained constant, and that is the market access. How much do you agree with this?
We have several unique products in Sikkim. Like you said, whether it is traditional products, we have immense products in Sikkim. We are mostly lacking in marketing. That's why under the visionary leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister, as well as our Honorable Ministers' guidance, we started recently the branding and marketing separately. As you are aware that we are doing this marketing and branding activities, whether it is exhibition or trade fair or other promotion events within Sikkim and outside the Sikkim also, like nationally, we are going to each and every major cities. Like say we done it in Siliguri, recently we done in Delhi. Next month we are going to Bangalore. Similar way we are reaching out to other metros also. So now we are purely focusing on branding and marketing of our products, because only production won't suffice our entrepreneurs. So sufficient production we have, now we have to reach to the market so that we can sell our products, so that our entrepreneur produce more products and their revenue will increase more, so that the state economy also will improve.
Right. So business standard, when we refer, some a broader projection estimated that the industry, especially the e-commerce industry, by 2035 would shoot up to 550 billion US dollars. So I think we see a very, very promising future for the entrepreneurs. मैं मिस्टर अशोक आपसे पूछना चाहूंगा कि जब पहली बार आपको पता चला कि आप टीबीटी ब्रांडिंग करेंगे, मार्केटिंग करेंगे और ई कॉमर्स में इन्वॉल्व होंगे, तो व्हाई टीबीटी, व्हाई सिक्किम?
बिकॉज ऑफ टेमी टी हमने अभी तक कहीं पे देखा नहीं था इसको, और ये प्रोडक्ट जो एक सिक्किम के इमोशनल और हेरिटेज और गवर्नमेंट का प्रोडक्ट है, इससे जो ट्रस्ट है, और ये आज सिक्किम और वेस्ट बंगाल तक ही है, तो हमें ऐसा लगा कि हम इसको मार्केट में ले जा सकते हैं और क्वालिटी हमें कोई उसका दिक्कत नहीं है, बिकॉज ऑफ अगर गवर्नमेंट का जो प्रोडक्ट है और एक हेरिटेज प्रोडक्ट है जो कि इमोशनल सिक्किम के लोगों से जुड़ा हुआ है, सो हम इसको मार्केट कर सकते हैं और इसको हम ग्लोबल ब्रांड एक बना सकते हैं.
राइट. और आप लोगों ने बिफोर कमिंग विद द एमओयू इसका स्वॉट एनालिसिस किया था, आप लोगों ने कुछ ग्राउंड स्टडी किया था, कितना फिजिबल है मार्केट ऑफ टेमी टी वर्ल्ड वाइड?
टेमी टी मार्केट टी का बहुत बड़ा है, आप जानते ही हैं. तो टेमी टी जो जिस तरह से टी प्रोड्यूस करती है, लीफ टी, सो उसमें कंपटीटर जो हैं उसमें बहुत कम, क्वालिटी वाइज बहुत कम है. और अगर हम देखा जाए दार्जिलिंग और आसाम टी, एक जो लोगों को बहुत पता है, उसके बारे में अगर छोड़ा जाए तो टेमी टी एक जोग्राफिकल इंडिकेशन और ऑर्गेनिक, जो आसाम टी और दार्जिलिंग टी को आप ऑर्गेनिक नहीं बोल सकते हैं, टेमी टी ऑर्गेनिक है, सिक्किम ऑर्गेनिक स्टेट है. सो इट्स वेरी प्राउड कि हम इसको वर्ल्ड वाइड लेके जा रहे हैं और इंडिया में अभी तक जिनको टेमी टी नहीं पहुंच पाया था, अब उनको हम एक वन क्लिक के डिजिटल एक स्टोर जो हम आज कर रहे हैं, ऑनलाइन कोई भी लोकेशन से कोई भी बाई कर सकता है, जो कि बहुत बड़ा हर्डल था सिक्किम में कि लॉजिस्टिक का, कि यहाँ से अगर प्रोडक्ट है भी ऑनलाइन अमेजोन फ्लिपकार्ट पे ऑलरेडी लिस्टेड है बट वो नहीं पहुंच पाता था लोगों के पास। तो आज हमारा पूरा 100% फोकस है कि हम उसको इंडिया और ग्लोबल उसको पहुंचा सके, जो कि उसका सबसे बड़ा माध्यम है ऑनलाइन मार्केट।
Exactly. So at a time when we see that the digital economy is penetrating our market, especially, let me come to Ma'am Radha Pradhan. Ma'am, I just wanted to ask you, there must be many odd challenges, because despite of having a good brand and good, reputation, Temi Tea was not able to scale itself market-wise. What does it mean for Temi to come in collaboration with MRC Agrotech?
Nirmal, thank you very much for the question. As you know, and you have also said something about the emotion attached to Temi Tea. Temi Tea is not just a product for all of us seated here. It is also an emotion. Since we can proudly say that Temi Tea, it's not just an organic tea, but then it has its own beauty and essence and its taste. So when it comes to us having so quality wise good tea and not been able to market in a global arena, it was quite amazing and quite disturbing at the same time. So when I entered this PSU, the first thing that came to my mind was tea has to be our tea, which is not only an organic, taste wise also it's so good and is been accepted by everybody who has ever come across our tea. This has to be seen everywhere.
So organic can be the unique selling proposition for
it is of
Temi
course
Tea.
the unique selling point. It is the USP of Temi Tea. So despite of me having a lot of challenge, so we've thought of coming with this e-commerce website, and this is going to combat the lacunas that we had earlier. So henceforth, having this launching session, we will definitely be not having such challenges in the days to come when it comes to selling our product to the last mile of the consumer and the buyers.
Exactly. So let me come to Managing Director SBS, Mr. Furba. Moment we take a reference of bank, people at large in the business, understand it as a loan giver. But don't worry, today we are going to talk on something new perspective. Large business scenario in regard to e-commerce, banks has many out of the notional box services which can provide diverse payment options, or when we talk about the merchant services or open banking APIs. How do you see, what role does SBI as a state bank can play?
Thank you, Nirmal. First of all, I'd like to congratulate Temi Tea State Madam Radha Pradhan and Principal Director Ravi Kumar, as well as our MSc Agro, Mr. Ashok Singh, for, I think, coming up with a very innovative way of marketing products. I think if I put it in my personal view, this is not about marketing Temi Tea. I feel this is about marketing Sikkim. We often complain about too many things coming into Sikkim, but it's a high time, that we take Sikkim out of our geographical boundary. Temi Tea is our pride. Since our childhood, we have seen Temi Tea. Whenever we go out, we take Temi Tea as a gift. And for that matter, I think it is just not a gift. Every Sikkimese, whenever they travel outside, they take Temi Tea as a gift, not in order to take a gift, but also in order to market Sikkim outside Sikkim. This is very important. No? And I think India being an agro-based economy, so is Sikkim. whenever we talk about entrepreneurial development, we should focus on those areas, on those units where we get the raw material. And in our country and in Sikkim, agricultural agro products are the products where we get our raw materials. So when we get the raw materials, we can produce the finished products. And these finished products we can market. So now, today, in the digital world, yesterday I think we had a problem of marketing things. We didn't have good dealers available to take our product. Today, because of this digital development, now we can market our products sitting at home. So geographical difficulties is not the hindrance that's coming our way. It's the mental block that we have to clear. So not only Temi Tea, I think we also have other products, agro-based products, which can do a wonder marketing, and this platform, I think I would request MRC Agrotech, when they market Temi Tea, they can also include other products as well through this platform. Like we have Dolle Khorsani products, And one thing I think about Temi Tea, I must say, Temi Tea, the uniqueness about Temi Tea is Temi Tea can be produced only at Temi. Temi Tea cannot be grown in Darjeeling. Temi Tea cannot be grown in Sri Lanka or Nepal. It cannot be grown in UK and USSR. Temi Tea comes from Temi only. So the uniqueness and the USP of this product is that nobody can produce Temi Tea elsewhere. And since this is one tea garden, I think in the world, which is totally organic, we can market our organic, being organic and 100% certified organic. I think this is one of our main state. But then, now marketing is being done, is the production label which we have to upgrade. If market demands, market demands and we have to meet the supply. So this is important. So, and as far as your concern, as a question is concerned, what bank can do, So the role of the bank in any kind of business, especially with the entrepreneurs, that every entrepreneur wants to have their sales realization, So nowadays, this is very important, very, very simple things. UPI, API, fintech is all over the world, Even one small chanawala have this UPI at their decks. You can just scan its QR code and you can just make the payment. So it's not a big deal. So people can ask your products from their bedroom in the morning. Suppose they miss their cup of tea, Temi Tea, they can just order from their bedroom, from their mobile. The comfort is so much, But then we have to be prepared. Not only Temi, we have other organizations also, and we have got a lot of young entrepreneurs, promising entrepreneurs who have their products. Like there are so many entrepreneurs who are producing, like for example, rainbow trout. But there has to be somebody who can now process this rainbow trout like salmon or tuna fish, tin fish, and we can also do this marketing, So you don't get these products elsewhere.
Right. Let me come to Ravi sir. Ravi sir, let's talk about the policy in place. We know that even the central government and the state government has come up with many policies, especially for the entrepreneurs. And if the implementation goes wrong, then they are certain backslash or So I just wanted to ask you, how is government contemplating the promotion of e-commerce platform, the digital store format for the entrepreneurs in Sikkim?
Thank you. This is very pertinent question. Like you said that the support from government and the policy aspects, I'd like to highlight that Government of Sikkim providing all-round support. You are asking about the e-commerce support, but I like to highlight the support provided by the state government, including Udyam registration for MSMEs, then the startup registration from the state government, then capacity building. After the capacity building, we help them in the financial aspect. We give them the subsidized financial loan, maximum up to 35%. Then after that, we give them the marketing and branding support, whether it is buyer-seller meet or through exhibition and trade fair. We are giving all-round support. Recently, we signed MOU with Indian Institute of Foreign Trade to promote their export. The people interested in export, they come to our office. They can register import-export code. Once they register this IEC, they are ready to export their product with other formalities. So we are giving all-round support. What we take on the kind of e-commerce aspects, now we are developing e-commerce portal, Sikkim Entrepreneurs Connect. We call it SEC, SEC. This portal is kind of one-stop solution. We are onboarding all the MSME products, especially all the variety, whether it is a production or services, including tourism. We are onboarding all the local entrepreneurs' products and services in the SEC portal so that it will be visible globally, so that whoever wanted to buy these products, they can buy these products. So apart from this, we are going like a physical promotion also, like buyer-seller meet, exhibition, trade fair. So we are mostly concentrating on branding and marketing of local products. This is the policy support from the state government.
Right, exactly. अशोक जी आपसे पूछना चाहेंगे, apart from Indian states, जब आप marketing और branding करेंगे Temi Tea, so which countries are the potential buyers, whether it be B2B or B2C?
थैंक यू निर्मल जी. मैं कह सकता हूँ कि यूरोपियन और गल्फ कंट्रीज जो मेरे बहुत सारे कनेक्ट हैं और ऑलरेडी मैं उन लोगों से बातें कर चुका हूँ. सो हमारा फोकस है इंडिया के बाद यूरोपियन कंट्री एंड गल्फ कंट्रीज.
So to establish the credential, इससे पहले भी कोई और प्रोडक्ट आपने मार्केट किया?
यस, हमने बहुत सारे कमोडिटी ट्रेड है जो हम एक्सपोर्ट करते हैं. सो गल्फ कंट्रीज में करते हैं. तो ऑलरेडी वी आर एंगेज इट.
So, Mr. Raj Lama, many entrepreneurs are impaneled with the seed, and we know that seed has been traveling extensively all across Sikkim, remote areas, making the entrepreneurs understand about the different schemes. How far you have been able to penetrate to the entrepreneurs with this message of digital storefront? And if anyone is interested to start their e-commerce business, what is the handholding you all are giving, seed is giving?
We have marketed these schemes to the entire population of Sikkim, as far as we understand. Still, we have got some MLS program to be conducted. And apart from that, regarding the support system, we have our technical team here in Sitchel, which is headed by Mr. Vikas. He's an IT person only. So whenever anyone has come to us for any kind of a support for e-commerce site, we have always supported them. And the Ravi sir, they have one scheme called RAM scheme, where they are now doing extensive onboarding of Amazon, ONDC, and Flipkart. So, which is a program which we have to do it in the entire Sikkim. But sometimes what happens is that due to the caution of the geography and the limited number of entrepreneurs, we are not able to get them at the one place. But we're trying to get the interested parties only. So where they can come to a district places or maybe the good town, nearby town, where all the entrepreneurs who are interested in marketing their products through online can get the exposure in terms of how to onboard yourself into Amazon. ONDC is a good government platform, is a national platform, and then also you have Flipkart also. Yeah.
True. So, Radha ma'am, we know that Temi Tea is not only engaged in tea production, but you also have a cluster of self-help group women who in fact has been making product which in fact Temi markets. So let's talk about the value addition. Is there more way to go for value addition in Temi Tea or any other products you are planning to enlist in your e-commerce website?
Yes, of course, Nirmal. We have been closely working with the Ministry of Food Processing, and of course, we have one project called Branding and Marketing. In the branding and marketing, what we engage is we are actually supposed to be engaging the enlisted SSG self-help group of across Sikkim. So that way, we've been collaborating with all the promising self-help groups and taking their products like wheat, millet, powdered, and turmeric and things like that. So it is not just to like collect those products from the self-help group. It is also about enhancing and helping sort of us giving them support to market their products.
So sorry to disturb. Will these products be enlisted in the first phase of your e-commerce business?
Of course, we would love to engage our self-help group on for onboarding to our e-commerce website. Not only we will limit ourselves to the self-help group, we will also want to ask the entrepreneurs to get itself enlisted to our website and come forward and we'll work together. And your next question, you talked about how we can go about
Value addition.
addition. So when it comes to talking about value addition, we have already started one product engaging self-help group. We have taken the very own bamboo products from our tea garden and engaged our bamboo artisans and have come up with a nice packaging with the bamboo on the theme based on vocal for local. And that packaging has really picked up in the market, and in the days to come we will definitely have those bamboo basket packaging in the e-commerce platform as well. That would be a value addition to the self-help group products.
Right? So, sir, let me ask you, many young and novel entrants in the business, of this digital commerce domain would not be aware of the operational efficiency and the risk management of the financial business. So how banks can lead this by it's easy to understand programs basically?
One of the problem that I've seen in small places, including Sikkim, I've been in the banking industry for the last 35 years, having worked in states like Assam, Manipur, Bengal, Bihar, but in small places, I think we should move away from, that herd mentality, Somebody takes up one venture and other also takes up the same venture and they follows, and in this way, if somebody fails, everybody fails. So instead of this, people, I think our youngsters can come up with innovative ideas, different kind of activities, maybe agro-based. I think we may not have to have this other big industries kind, but in a small scale industry, MSME, I think led by our Ravi Kumar, who is one of the key, person in the industries department. I have seen him work so hard, trying to pursue people, take up MSME. So if people can, our youngsters can take a diverse kind of activities, instead of, so I think they'll succeed. So at the bank level, so whenever this kind of people comes, we always advise to take up proper activities. And one suggestions and one advice I've always made is to our youngsters is, it should be saving for investment. It should not be borrowing for investment. What happens, if you depend too much on borrowing, your debt equity ratio goes so high, that your venture cannot sustain. The viability remains a big question, so there we are failing. So if any of our youngsters are preparing to get into entrepreneurship, they should save first. They should build their capital. And how they can build capital? Let me tell you one thing, in places like Sikkim, I think most of us are having properties. We have landed properties, we have buildings. I think many of us are having multiple properties. You can think of building your capital by, disposing some of your properties also, no? If we, we call it sampati in Nepali, Nepali ma sampati bhaniन्छ नि. हाम्रो सम्पत्ति हाम्रो काममा कहिले आउँदैन. And our property, it doesn't come to our rescue, no? So everybody is seen saying that oh, this is an ancestral property, we should not sell it. This is our old properties. How can you sell it? Your property, your wealth should come to your use. No. So this way we can build up our capital. No? So this is my suggestion. You can take it as advice also. No. So if you can build up your capital, you can approach the bank, and it becomes easier for the banks to help you out. If you help yourself, bank will also help you. It's not only State Bank of Sikkim. This is same for all the banks. So in Sikkim, I think this is a very important aspect, that we build up capital to start entrepreneurship. Thank you.
राइट अशोक जी, आपसे पूछना चाहेंगे, एमआरसी एग्रोटेक एक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन कंपनी है, और जब हम बैक हैंड लॉजिस्टिक सपोर्ट की बात करते हैं तो आप थोड़ा बताएंगे हमें कि इसे हम हाउ कैन इट बी कंट्रोल्ड वाया डिजिटल टूल इन द ई कॉमर्स स्पेस?
इसमें निर्मल जी ऐसा होता है कि अगर सपोज जहाँ से प्रोडक्ट, सपोज टेमी टी प्रोडक्ट फैक्ट्री से हम एक सेंट्रलाइज वेयर हाउस में वहाँ पे रखते हैं, सो डिलीवरी पार्टनर्स बहुत सारे हैं, जैसे ब्लू डार्ट्स है, डिलीवरी है, सिपकार्ट है, और भी कई ऐसे हैं। तो हम उनको इंगेज करते हैं अपने सेंट्रल, जहाँ से अगर हमें जो ऑर्डर आते हैं उस ऑर्डर को फिर हम उनको पास ऑन करते हैं और वो उसको डिलीवर करते हैं। तो वेयर हाउस जो है वो सेंट्रिक रहेगा, जैसे कोलकाता हो गया एंड मुंबई हो गया। वी आर प्लानिंग फॉर ऑल्सो मुंबई, जिससे हम साउथ का मार्केट कवर कर सके। सो इसकी वजह से हमारा ये जो डिलीवरी हम ऑनलाइन सोच रहे हैं तो ये इजीली हो जाएगा।
So what aspect basically when we talk about technical aspect or payment method, what aspect would be controlled or would be taken up by MRC Agrotech?
पेमेंट एस्पेक्ट ऑलरेडी हमारा बाया कार्ड्स एंड यूपीआई, ऑल्सो वी हैव सीओडी। सो सीओडी जो है वो जो हमारा डिलीवरी पार्टनर होगा वही कलेक्ट करेगा, और वो कलेक्ट हमें पेमेंट आफ्टर 10 to 15 days व्हाट साइकिल्स दे डिसाइड इंटरनली, वो हमें पेमेंट करेगा।
Absolutely. So before I open this forum for the interaction, let me come to Ravi sir. Ravi sir, we know that Commerce and Industry Department has been conducting one program which is called Feet on Street, FOS, for helping with product sampling, customer acquisition, team performance tasks to enhance digital domain knowledge. Would you like to highlight something more on this?
This we are mostly doing these initiatives to facilitate the entrepreneurs, especially to educate them literally, especially like SBS MD Saab said, the banking knowledge. These are the main aspect, because when people are approaching the bank for borrowing kind of lending, they should aware of all the rules and regulations. Not only that, like not only borrowing, you like MD sir correctly said, even your property can rescue. Need not to borrow from bank. Your property itself can be rescuing for setting up your business. Need not to sell your property, but you can give it on lease also. Maybe 5 years lease, 10 years lease, so that you can collect a lump sum amount. From that amount, you can start the business. This is a very safe and secure way of starting a business instead of borrowing from the bank, because once you borrow, it adds interest. Not only interest, then it creates additional burden mentally and physically in your business that will affect ultimately on your business run. So these are all the main aspects we are trying to facilitate entrepreneurs from not only starting enterprise, and then they're marketing their products, then exporting their products, and the financial literacy and the kind of all-round support for the entrepreneurs.
Absolutely. So when we talk about India's large internet users, which mainly does online shopping, presently has the population of 20 to 25. It may shoot up in the years to come with the proper digital connectivity and the mobile connectivity. But the online purchases, especially 78 to 87 people, they do it through mobile phone. So mobile phone becomes one of the important factors for e-commerce, right? So I'll just come back to you to take the closing comments. But before that, can we roll a microphone to the audience.
थैंक यू सर। हाँ, अभी एमआरसी के साथ जो मेरा भी पर्सनल लेवल में बात चल रहा है, जो हमारा चिल्ली सॉस है, जो पीरो सॉस पहले से ही जो मार्केट में चल रहा है, उसके ऊपर भी अभी जो R&D वो टीम से बात हुआ है, वो इसका मार्केट सर्वे भी हो रहा है। तो हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि इसको आगे का बड़ा प्लेटफॉर्म से एमआरसी का जो बड़ा प्लेटफॉर्म रहेगा, इसके साथ काम करने का जो उम्मीद रखते हैं हम भी। तो अपना तरफ से भी अभी मैं डिजिटल उसमें खुद का लेवल्स में भी ये कर रहा हूँ, मेरा टीम सेटअप करके ये कर रहा हूँ। तो एमआरसी के साथ, टीमी टी के साथ जो हमें मौका मिलेगा तो इसको इस मुहिम में ज़रूर आगे बढ़ाएंगे। और सिक्किम का जो प्रोडक्ट है, ऑर्गेनिक सिक्किम का जो प्रोडक्ट बनेगा, उसको ग्लोबल लेवल तक पहुँचाने में हमारा भी कुछ सहयोग होगा, इसमें हमारा भी कुछ योगदान होगा। ये मेरा बात है।
Yes, MRC Agrotech. Good news coming up. More business for you. So you also support the small-time entrepreneurs.
जो बात चल रहा था हमारे टीम के साथ, सो इनका एक प्रोडक्ट वेस्ट को जो ए लॉट ऑफ रेस्टोरेंट में इंडिया में मिलते हैं, जैसे जितने भी फूड चेन हैं। सो हमने जब आया था तो हम इनका प्रोडक्ट यहाँ पे देखा था, तो हमें ऐसा लगा कि ये भी एक यूनिक प्रोडक्ट है और सिक्किम का ऑर्गेनिक प्रोडक्ट, जो कि हम लोग टेबेस्को का अमेरिकन ब्रांड हम इंडिया में कंज्यूम हो रहा है, और हमारा इंडिया का ही ब्रांड एक ऐसे स्टेट जहाँ पे हम कह रहे हैं कि ऑर्गेनिक स्टेट है, वहाँ का प्रोडक्ट है और जो मार्केट में नहीं है। तो हमने इनको बोला कि आप इसको बढ़ाइए और हमें जो सपोर्ट लगेगा मैं करता हूँ, और ये कर रहे हैं। और जैसे इनका रेडी हो जाएगा, वी विल आल्सो लॉन्च।
Right. Anyone with the question or with the opinion, anything? Even the Instagram has come up with this collaboration, because they have understood the market of the power of a collaboration and partnership, and nothing can, especially in entrepreneurship, can be done in isolation. It's so important to collaborate. Let me start with you. What would be a closing comment, closing note? Can we see more lights in the end of the tunnel? Ravi sir.
Very buyers for Temi Tea across the world, not only India. We have consumers from Germany, Japan, UK, Canada, Thailand. We have exclusive consumer. They can only buy Temi Tea. They are not interested to taste and experience other tea. So, but this kind of our premium tea lacking in marketing, because we mostly promote in Sikkim, West Bengal, maybe in Delhi and some metro cities. But most of the consumers, they are devoid of our premium tea. So at this hour, like Radha Madam said, it is a digital era. We need to reach to globally, whether it is through social media or through e-commerce portal or through our own digital portal. So this is very much important to improve our customer base, our consumer range, to reach out to all the consumers, so that not only kind of improving our business, to make quality product available to national level as well as international level. So at this juncture, digital commerce, then digital store, very important, and it is a very demanding and it's a very important one.
Right. Radha ma'am, what we see in Sikkim is that whichever venture we start with full into energy, everything, creativity, but the challenge lies with the continuity and sustainability. How can you ensure, as being the captain of Temi Tea, that the product such as Temi Tea and other product reaches global market even in days to come, for years and years?
Yes, whenever we start a program, we start with a gala, sort of launching like that. But then when I decided of having this commerce platform launching, I decided myself that I'll make sure that this program of launching wouldn't get it's discontinued. We will ensure that it reaches everywhere, and not only that, since we have handed over that platform to MRC Agrotech. But then when it comes to like monitoring and its continuity of the program, Temi Tea MD and its management team will be continuously
Supervising.
monitoring and supervising the program. And I have also have an agreement signed with the MRC Agrotech that there will be a certain moratorium period of this e-commerce platform launching also. It is not just that we are handing over e-commerce website to the MRC Agrotech, but then from the back end, we will also be monitoring their activity too, so that there is no discontinuation.
Absolutely, and we hope so. Like it gets continued, right? It's very important. It's very important. So, MD sir, how do you see the digital economy of Sikkim?
I think with today's launch, and with this kind of, I think, enthusiasm we have, and with the kind of dynamism our Madam Radha Pradhan showed, and it looks very bright, and when she took up this MD Temi Tea, I remember having told her, that you have to take up this challenge because you have the capability, and the tension and the pressure should be is the vitamin of our life. That we should have pressure and we should have tension. Otherwise, what's there in life? So these are the masalas. No, so I told her that no, you can do it, and she did it. No, today, and here she is with such a fabulous kind of program that we are launching e-commerce. I think it started with Temi Tea, and I think the many more will follow. I think our Dawari Bhai was telling that he's also having talk with MRC, and with the support of the companies like MRC, which is an agro-based company. And I think this kind of collaborations will definitely take Sikkim to newer heights. I'm pretty sure and I'm pretty confident.
Right, and MRC Agrotech is enlisted with BSE, right? Bombay Stock Exchange. Mr. Raj, the entire ecosystem of entrepreneurs in Sikkim, are taking, this leap forward to penetrate into digital economy through e-commerce. How do you see the future of the entrepreneurs?
That is the way forward. I mean, without going in digital, you just can't survive in the coming days. Even not only you talk about the big business today, even you talk about small business, kirana shops, they have to get into now in any kind of a platform. So like, for example, somebody comes up with any kind of a new products, at least they can market that product into Instagram or maybe Facebook. So, I mean, that's the way forward. And coming back to your point for the closing remarks. So, my closing remark would be, this seed sale has been a platform where we could make, shake their hands between Temi Tea and MRC Agrotech. And today I just can't thank our Honorable CM Saab, Sri P.S. Goli sir. It was his vision that he could see that seed can be formed, and tomorrow it can play a platform where not only entrepreneurs can come and type their own businesses and their interest, but also can help the state to create a platform. Because entrepreneurs are, I mean, the people who are go-getters. They understand market. They're playing on these particular fields. So, I mean, today, whatever we could help them to Temi Tea in a small way, this is a way forward. I think in the days to come, CCL will be able to do more kind of a handshake with all other agencies also. And in the days to come, CCL will be able to play a bigger platform for the economic development of the state of Sikkim. So, and lastly, I want to thank all my executive members, the people who are behind the decks, who are working hard for the CCL to operate. So, and then lastly, I would like to thank Nirmal also. You have been really fantastic with your questions. You have really done your homework. So I'm looking forward for this.
Thank you so much, Mr. Raj. And I think there lies a head of challenges for seed, because the misconception of the entrepreneurs taking seed is that it is just a breach to bring fund from the banks. But I think the responsibility of seed is to enable our entrepreneurs, not only connecting with the banks, but also to enable them in this digital economy. That is really important.
Just
right?
At only one point today,
Yes.
this has been one of the wonderful platform for everyone to speak and then share the ideas. So the people that matters are here. So this is what SHIT is trying to do in life. I mean, the SHIT is trying to do as an organization. So I think the more to come. More to come. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Ashok ji, सबसे अंत में आपसे पूछना चाहेंगे कि सिक्किम के जितने भी एस्पिरेंट्स एंटरप्रेन्योर्स हैं, आप क्या संदेश देना चाहेंगे इन टर्म्स ऑफ आइडिया ऑफ टारगेटेड एडवर्टाइजिंग, टू ऑप्टिमाइज द सेल्स नेटवर्क?
मेरा उनको यही है कि आज के टाइम पे जो भी एंटरप्रेनर है उनको एक तो कंटिन्यूअस बहुत ज़रूरी है। आज के टाइम पे एंटरप्रेनर तो स्टार्ट तो कर लेता है, बट ड्यू टू दिस पॉइंट कुछ चीज़ों में ऐसा होता है कि उसके बाद डिसकंटिन्यू कर लेता है, लैक ऑफ फंड हो, लैक ऑफ जो भी हो इशू। सो कंटिन्यूटी बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है। और आप आजकल आपके पास अगर यूनिक आइडिया है, यूनिक प्रोडक्ट है, ए लॉट ऑफ बीसी, ए लॉट ऑफ सेल्फ फंडेड इंडिविजुअल और एआईएफ बहुत सारे हैं। अगर है आपके यूनिक प्रोडक्ट है, यूनिक आइडिया है, सो आज लोग इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं। सो मेरा ये सजेशन है, आप अपने आइडियाज पे आप ट्रस्ट करो, उसको आगे बढ़ाओ और आप उसको आगे लेके जाओ, लोगों से मिलो। और यही मेरा संदेश है कि आप कंटिन्यूटी में रहेंगे तो एक प्लेटफॉर्म पे आज नहीं तो कल आपका प्रोडक्ट मार्केट में जाएगा ही, क्योंकि डिजिटली दुनिया है तो आपको बहुत ज़्यादा ऐसा नहीं है कि आपको पहुंचने में, रीच होने में बहुत टाइम लगेगा। तो डिजिटली होने की वजह से वी कैन कनेक्ट ईजिली। सो कंटिन्यूस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। It's my thought.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. You all have been a wonderful panelist. It was such an enlightening and learning experience to have this elaborate, panel with so much of expertise, ladies and gentlemen, in different field. Thank you so much. Thank you. And let me have a closure with this, that whether they may be success in future to come or not, but they will never be this statement that Temi never tried. Because, sometimes losing and winning may happen, but what is more important is trying, right? So thank you so much, and thank you. This was a very special panel discussion presented by MRC Agrotech and Temi Tea, and the discussion we had was on digital store front. Lots and lots of hope, lots and lots of aspirations for the entrepreneurs of Sikkim. Thank you. We will be back with some other more discussions in days to come. Thank you so much to the entire team, and thank you once again. Thank you. Thank you.